The next Sims 4 pack has finally leaked, and I told you guys before I thought it was a burglars pack. I was wrong, and then I was like, it's a time travel pack, and I was wrong again. Well, this time I am 100% correct. The title of the pack is confirmed as Business and Hobbies, and I feel like this is a placeholder pack name. This has happened before when packs have leaked. They kind of have like a early placeholder name before the official pack name is confirmed, and then it gets changed later on, and usually with these leaks, the placeholder name for the pack leaks, and then we get the official name afterwards. In a recent interview with a lead Sims 4 developer, they were talking about the potential of refreshing older Sims packs, and in the interview, she kind of suggested that they would look at things maybe that they did before that they could do better and find a new way to implement that. And I feel like me and a lot of other people interpreted that as maybe refreshing older packs and concepts, but in reality, because this is EA, it could be more of a case of simply reselling the same idea but better. And this is not something that they haven't done before. If you're not a native English speaker, I'm sorry, that sentence is probably confusing. Let's take a look at the Sims 4 For Rent, for example, and the Sims 4 City Living. For Rent and City Living are basically the exact same thing. It's just that For Rent did it a little bit better, because in City Living, you can live in an apartment, but you can't change the apartment building. It's completely set. There aren't tenant revolts like we have in For Rent, this kind of stuff. You can't be a landlord in City Living. You can only rent an apartment. But with the Sims 4 For Rent, you're not tied to a specific apartment. You can create your own apartment building anywhere you like in any Sims 4 world on any lot. You can become the landlord or you can rent. It comes with special landlord and tenant events. And obviously the Sims 4 For Rent is a broken mess and will likely never get fixed, but it highlights what they've done before in the sense of taking an older concept that was a bit more primitive, like Sims 4 City Living apartments, and turning them into something that's kind of better. With For Rent, obviously it's broken, but if we pretend that it's not glitchy and broken, the concept is a better thing. So with the Sims 4 Hobbies and Business, or Business and Hobbies, that's the right way around. Obviously business is something that we got with the Sims 4 Get to Work, and the main aspect of Get to Work was the ability to go to your life careers, being the scientist, the detective, and the doctor. But they also included retail lots with Get to Work, and I think we can all safely say this is probably the least developed part of that pack. Retail in The Sims 4 Get to Work is kind of dumb because you can just kind of like sell things that you would ordinarily get from build mode, for example, but funnily enough, you could just buy it from build mode and not walk into a shop as a customer. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And trying to sell things in a shop's quite hard. And, you know, Sims don't even like line up at the cash register. They don't hold shopping bags. Sims 4 could never, of course. The Sims 2 did, because The Sims 2 is a better game. But the main point I'm getting at is that retail and owning your own business and Get to Work was quite primitive. So if we have a business and hobbies pack in The Sims 4, is it going to expand on businesses just like how For Rent expanded on City Living apartments? Are we basically getting my first Get to Work stuff? Genuinely, like, what are the Sims team doing? Because everything leaks. When I say everything, I'm literally not even being dramatic. Like, when I say everything leaks, quite literally every single thing they do leaks. As well as knowing it's called Business and Hobbies, by the way, we also know there is going to be pre-order bonus content, which is a little bit of a con, really, because it's not actually pre-order bonus content, because you still get the content like a month or two after the pack is released. So this is called Setup Shop bonus content. I wonder if they'll lock like something like really good behind the bonus content. They normally do lock something really good and important behind the bonus content, so that, you know, they can impress the shareholders before it's been released. Like, they like to do that. So we're probably going to be getting a major gameplay feature here locked behind this bonus content. I mean, the next Sims 4 season, according to that Sims 4 session thing, is called the Motherload season. So I guess it's a season about making money. So I assume a pack about businesses and hobbies makes sense. How do they tie in like businesses and hobbies together? Does it mean that it's going to come with like brand new crafting hobbies, for example, and you can sell your craftables. It'd be interesting to know how they implement business in a way that they haven't done before. Obviously, with Get to Work, we've had the retail system, which I've already discussed, but we've also had the crafting, or not crafting tables, like the sales tables, you know what I mean? Technically, we actually have one in base game, but I believe there's one in Eco Lifestyle. I forgot the other packs they came with, but it's a table where you can do like a yard sale mechanic in the game, where you can put small items that you can drag and drop from your inventory onto the tables and sell them. We also got the Sims 4 Home Chef Hustle Stuff Pack, which allows you to cook food on the go and then sell it from a little market stall thing, which I honestly think is one of the best stuff packs for the Sims 4. It's really cool. So we've already had some business related things, which I guess kind of tie into hobbies at the same time. So I'd be curious to know what brand new hobbies they would include. The first thing that might go through some of your minds is, what about the Sims 2 free time? Because in the Sims 2 free time, that was a hobbies pack, and that came with, I believe it came with like a DIY create a train set thing. It's like a train set that you build yourself. It came with a card that you would build it. That's not happening. I believe maybe it came with drums or something. Are we finally getting new instruments in this hobbies pack? I don't know. Maybe it would come with like a overhaul for arts and crafts. I'm not too sure. The problem is, in The Sims 2 free time, for example, they just put a load of hobbies all in one pack. In The Sims 4, they've split hobbies across multiple different packs. So I'm just not too sure exactly how they're going to implement new hobbies, and genuinely I'm hoping it's not something mediocre, just like brand new crafting tables. Like, the thing about these crafting tables, all they have to do is animate the sim like bobbing a hammer up and down or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very minimal effort. If we got like, you know, the Sims 2 free time where we got ballet, they would actually have to animate whole ballet poses and things. And seeing the Sims 4 has become very minimal effort lately, with most packs just coming with UI rather than actual new gameplay and even animations. I'm not convinced we're going to get any meaningful hobbies like skateboarding or even drums. Like, how are they going to animate a drum set? I heard a rumor that due to the way Sims 4 Sims are like animated, apparently it's really hard for them to make animations that are like wide. So if you're like on drums and you're moving your arms wide, apparently something like that would be hard for them to animate, but I don't know. It's an issue that I actually want to dedicate a whole video to, because The Sims 4, they're really animation phobic. So that's something that we will discuss in a later video. But getting on to the main point, what hobbies will they actually include? Like, I just have no idea. It really could be anything. And it also could be nothing at the same time, because most Sims 4 packs are a big bag of nothing. You know, I'm sick of mixed Sims 4 packs with mixed reviews or generally negative views on Steam. I'd like to see a pack that actually has mostly positive views for once. Clearly they're doing something wrong if most of their packs have diabolical reviews. So I'm really praying that they actually try and do a good job with this pack, because my personal favorite way to play The Sims is through businesses and making money, that kind of stuff. I feel like a hobbies and business pack might work. I'm just praying it's just not a pack full of like new UI changes. Like, you know, I love The Sims 4 Life and Death, I really did, but a lot of it was just like the brand new inheritance system. Like, it's not really new gameplay. It just means like money or objects appear in somebody's inventory when they die. Like, it's a UI thing. The bucket list goals, like, it's just a UI thing. I feel like they've hit such a peak with what they can do with The Sims 4, which is why like all the new features are just UI changes or gimmicks or mechanics. That's the word. They're always mechanics rather than actual gameplay. I think that's the big difference between Sims 4 packs and Sims 1, 2, and 3 packs. Sims 1, 2, and 3 came with new gameplay in their packs, whereas in The Sims 4, it's more about adding new mechanics in the packs. EA's very hyper-focused on these mechanical things without much focus on gameplay. So what gameplay are they going to add to like a hobbies and businesses pack? In reality, is it just going to come with like a talents mechanic like we have in The Sims 2 free time? I'm really hoping it's a gameplay pack, not mechanical pack this time round, but we'll have to wait and see. And honestly, like, I just don't know what's coming in it. What is coming in this pack, guys? As per usual, my expectations are chronically low. The pack will be announced on the 6th of February officially, so you just have to wait a week and then we will see the actual screenshots and things. But for now, we just have the name and the pre-order bonus content. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.